Traditional advertising and marketing is being challenged today by the ever-increasing presence of the Internet. E-marketing solutions have become a prominent option in reaching a growing number of customers. But with millions and millions of websites available to consumers, how does a business owner begin to stand out from the rest? John Fimiani and Bill Sturzenbach have developed new, user-friendly Internet solutions to help companies gain an advantage when using web-based media.
I think the first challenge that businesses are facing today is how to make their company known online. The category is becoming more crowded. There are more options for promoting your business online, so you have to sort out those options in terms of what are going to be most effective and also what's going to be most cost efficient in promoting your company.
Websites are becoming more complicated. Visitors tend to expect more from a website today. What you could get away with building as a website 5 years ago, you just can't do today. People are becoming more savvy about what's available out there, so their expectations for what your business is going to present to them on the web are a lot higher.
The second challenge is, how do you use your website for the maximum benefit of your company? How do you maximize the customer experience and translate those web visits into revenue for your company? How do you convert prospects into customers? And Oxiem really was built to help companies do that.
Websites are more interactive now. It's almost expected that there should be some level of engagement with the visitor. These kind of improvements sort of tend to complicate the process of building a website. We're finding that our business is growing by way of building larger, more feature-rich websites for some of our clients that had websites in the past, but they just want to sort of bring them up to today's standards.
I think the third major challenge that companies face is how to balance their marketing mix. They have a number of conventional options available and now a myriad of web marketing options available. So the question is, how do they harmonize activities between those two for the best solution for their particular organization?
I would say the number one technology problem that many organizations face is that tendency for technology to take the focus and the marketing need to take the back seat.
When we first started, the goal was really to create websites and to get strong online presence for our clients. But what we're seeing is a real change in the way people market themselves. The online tools and options, whether it's social networking or video, really are becoming the central point for marketers.
You can get a website that really is not optimized at all, which means that there's not a lot of keywords in it, and they're not even focused on making sure that people can find them. They just kind of throw their website out there and hope that people find it. And so a lot of what we do is optimizing their website according to the people that they want to come.
The importance of a search engine is that a lot of people just don't know where to go when they're looking for a particular product. There's just way too many websites out there, just millions and millions of websites. So the easiest way and probably the quickest way to find what you're looking for is through a search engine. To the point that now Google has actually become synonymous for some people with the Internet. People think Google is the Internet. Realistically, most people don't get past that first or second page when they're searching for something. Some people do, but if you can rank in those top 5 spots, that's a huge asset to your business. Organic search engine optimization is a way of getting your site to naturally rank for the keywords that you want to rank for. One of Oxiem's clients is Comfort Keepers. If you were to type in a keyword term that Comfort Keepers ranks for example, in-home care would be a good example. And this is a search term that people would type in, obviously if they're just looking for in-home care. So this is a term that Comfort Keepers wants to rank for. And on the right side, these are sponsored links. These are paid advertisements that people pay Google for. They'll pay for certain keywords that people type in. They want to appear with those keywords. However, Comfort Keepers does not need to pay for the phrase in-home care because right now we're ranking 2 in all of Google when you type in in-home care. For Comfort Keepers to rank so highly for a term as valuable as in-home care takes a lot of work. A lot of it involves placing terms such as in-home care in certain locations on the website. For example, you can see here at the top it has in-home care in the title. It's here in the heading right here. You'll see it highlighted different places. A lot of the links will point to services that, again, all fit under that umbrella of in-home care.
In the end, it really helps because our clients then are able to get customers to the site that they're looking for, and then people who are using search engines are able to find what they're looking for really quickly and effectively too.
Behind every website is the O2 system, which allows them to do pretty much anything that they want to do. This puts managing their site, managing the client site in the client's hands. A good example of the CMS is one of our sites is 3G. 3G has many modules, meaning that they can use the rotators or anything they need we can supply with the CMS. If they would like to make a change, they can simply go into the front end and log in just with their username and password. They can choose a page that they want to make an edit, and they simply right-click on that page, and it brings up that page in an editing manner, and it looks like similar to Word, where you would choose where you'd want to make the edit, make your edit, and you would save the content, and then that would be reflective right on the site immediately. The O2 system is very user-friendly. The client can just log in, make the changes they need, and the changes are updated immediately.
The process we go through for developing an interactive video for clients usually begins with meeting with the client and figuring out what their desire is for the video and what their needs are, and kind of getting a feel for the client. And then we kind of come back and collaborate and put together ideas, whether it's still images or videos, flash video we get involved with a lot, and then we kind of put it together. And there's two different things we usually do with interactive videos. One is to put them on their website ultimately, which adds a lot of, it's not just a static website then when it has a flash video on it.
I think there are three main things that Oxiem does that are different than anybody else. The first is we're very results-oriented. We tend to focus all our efforts on creating results and performance for clients, and we use a whole range of different avenues to do that, whether that be web, the online marketing, integration with conventional communication, and so we are very performance-oriented and we're very outcomes-oriented in what we do. The second thing is we try to make everything we do easy for clients. So a main goal of the organization from the beginning was to take technology out of the way and to no longer be an impediment to what companies and marketers want to achieve. So our goal is to be an easy conduit into those areas. The third main area is really on performance. We focus on things that accomplish specific goals for businesses and for marketers. And in doing that, we try to find things that market a business the way we would want a company to market on our behalf. So we tend to be very proactive, and we tend to anticipate the needs of clients before they may even realize that they're there.
I'd say one of the greatest benefits we bring to the community is our enterprise level analysis and search marketing capabilities. But because the nature of search marketing isn't necessarily geographically based, you don't have to be in the market you serve. We're able to serve a lot of markets. That allows us to work for some really large organizations, and in working for those organizations, we build up a knowledge base and an understanding of a sort of a higher level of marketing that we can bring to all levels of our clients. And I think that is something you're not going to see a lot in a community of this size, and I think it's very beneficial.
The quality of their work, especially from a creative standpoint, is literally, and I've told John this, is on par with what I've seen at these large mega agencies. And I think that, it's always surprising to a lot of people that, you can be in downtown Springfield, we're obviously a relatively small community, and you get that level of work. Oxiem, in fact, just did a brand new website for a board that I'm president of that was absolutely phenomenal. When I put it in front of the board members, it was almost like I thought some of them were going to start crying because it was so good. They were just like, how did you get them to do this? This is genius. And I'm like, that's just the kind of work that they do.
The Springfield community really has a tremendous heritage both in innovation and in leadership in a number of industries, particularly in the manufacturing areas and obviously agricultural types of businesses. But as we move forward, the future really is built around technology and service organizations such as Oxiem.
Oxiem really fills a niche here that up until that point no one else had filled. They are high tech, they are creative, and usually you had to go outside of Springfield for that service. Now there were some people building out websites, but not nearly to the level that Oxiem does this type of work.
With the continued growth of using the internet to promote a business, Oxiem is well positioned to grow as well, using innovative techniques such as an effective keyword search, interactive videos, and a client-friendly O2 system.
If I were going to give advice to someone starting a business today, my number one piece of advice would be do what you love. Because literally, out of a year, I might feel like I've worked 5 or 6 days. So if you're going to start a business, make sure you're doing something you would do even if you didn't need to work.
We're proud to present Oxiem Marketing Technology as this year's winner of the Entrepreneurial Business Award.